J.B. White, SportsSpeak Sports, where we talk about some sports and a few other things. Happy to have Walter Land. He got a lot of titles he got. I know he used to be the judge.
That's correct.
And I know you're the lieutenant governor of Kiwanis Club or something. And you're the lieutenant governor, not just a local club. What is it?
I'm a lieutenant governor of Division 10. I got 7 clubs that I am over.
Do you go to each one of those?
Yes, I just came from one not too long ago.
They don't all meet at the same time, do they?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they meet at different times, so you can go maybe a couple of weeks, huh?
That is correct.
Yeah, okay. They let you talk sometime?
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
You're supposed to keep them straightened out?
That's right. I pass on the information from the Texas-Oklahoma district.
Well, where's that located?
That's located in outside of Dallas.
Okay.
Right.
All right. That's Kiwanis Club.
That is correct.
Where y'all meet here?
We meet at the country club.
Country club?
That's right.
All right. Well, do you play a little golf while y'all meeting out there?
No, we don't. We have a luncheon and then we have a speaker, and we get information from different speakers of what's going on in the community, or either what's going on around us.
Who's the president of that club?
Sharon Jacob is the president now.
Okay.
She just got to be the president.
How many members you got?
Got 38 members right now.
You know. You really know, huh?
Yes, I do.
Well, you keep up then, don't you?
I have to.
Do you keep up with those other clubs? You know mostly how many they got?
I know how many they have, and I know when they lose one or when they gain one.
Come on.
Yes, right.
Whoa, that lieutenant governor stuff is something else.
It is.
Hey, did you play football ever?
I sure did.
Where?
At Walter Matthew High School here.
Hey, did you play with Cozell?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Cozell Shaw.
Well, he's a pretty good ball player, wasn't he?
He was a very good ball player.
Did you get a scholarship to play?
No, I didn't.
Well, did you play some down? Where'd you go to college?
Prairie A&M College.
Did you play any other sport?
Yes, I played baseball.
Baseball? What position did you play in baseball?
I played left field.
Left field?
That's right. I played third base.
Played third? Oh, that's a hot corner. I played that. Go ahead.
Very hot.
Yeah, hot corner, isn't it?
Yes, right.
Why do they call it that?
The ball get to you quicker on third base than in the other position.
There you go.
That's right. Your reflex gonna have to be good if you're gonna stay over there.
Well, you went to Prairie View College. You said down Prairie View, Texas. That's down below Houston, I believe you said.
That is correct.
Did you play baseball down there?
I did.
You did, but you didn't play football.
No, I didn't.
But you played baseball.
I sure did.
And you played left field.
That's right.
Were you a hitter?
I think I did pretty good.
You could hit that ball, huh?
Yeah, I could hit and catch.
That was my place.
Wasn't too good at running, but I could hit and catch.
You got something you want to tell me about sports you've been thinking about you'd really like to get on the air?
Oh yes, had just been inducted into the Prairie View Interscholastic League Coaching Association Hall of Fame, which took place in San Antonio not too long ago.
Is that right?
Yes, right.
The Hall of Fame, Prairie View. Okay, go ahead.
And
how many people did they induct?
70 to 80.
But it's more than just you here in Tillsville.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, tell me about that.
There's a lot of them all over East Texas.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Okay.
And also, Elusa Whitmore.
Is that's somebody right here in Tillsville?
Right here, yeah. And me and him go to the same church, and
Which church you go to?
First Missionary Baptist Church.
Where is that?
That's on 625 North 2nd Street.
Who's your pastor?
Reverend Denzel Wheaton, Sr.
Oh, well, how about a little philosophy? You want to tell me some about philosophy of life?
Philosophy of life.
In your mind.
I always believed in treating folks the way I wanted to be treated. I don't treat folks. To me, I have no color. I don't look at color. I look at characters. I look at how you treat me. That's the way I look at it. And I look at a man's character. That's what I look at. That's what we came up with. You know, in our childhood, in our family. My parents raised us that way. You rate a man on his own character, on his own belief and his own standard. And and I'm glad my mother and father raised us that way.
Okay,
So
that's good.
we stay out of this other things, by looking at people different.
Okay.
We don't do that.
All right. I think that the professionals in the colleges kind of look Silsby, don't they, for to get some of their sports people?
I think so.
I think they got us in their eye.
They always have had us in the eye.
Yeah, Walter Land I'm talking to from Silsby, Texas, the former judge, the lieutenant governor of Kiwanis Club. Okay, what about your family?
Oh, my family, my wife Brenda. We've been married 48 years, and we have four sons.
48 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
48 years. We have 4 sons and 7 grandchildren.
All right.
That's
4,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, what else you want to tell me? You got anything else wild or funny? What's the funniest thing ever happened to you in life? I know bound to be some things like that. You want to tell? You got any you can tell?
No, I don't think I want to tell any.
Okay. Well, sure. Well, I'm broadcasting radio and I broadcast the baptizing in the Mississippi River. That'd be a little bit unusual, wouldn't it?
Very unusual.
I broadcast a wild boar hunt out in the big thicket. There's hunting boars. That's a hog, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And that I want to know about. Do you know? Have you seen the Bragg Ghost, or have you ever been out there looking?
No, I heard all about him. I worked for the railroad for 37 years. So
you knew String Bean Dickerson.
I sure did. He was my engineer for many years.
Is that right?
Oh yeah.
Well, what's the wildest story you ever heard? I'll tell about String Bean while you think of the one you're going to tell us. I want you to tell us one of the wildest stories you've heard. But String Bean said he's coming down this road. There's a T. The Bragg Road's like this, and he was running this train down through there one night, and he saw that light coming right at him, and he radioed over and said, "Hey, is there a train out here in front of me?" And they said, "No, there's not a train out there." He said, "There's one coming right at me." And he said, "I was ready to pull out the emergency brake and stop, and so that thing just went up over me."
It sure did.
That's String Bean.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's really wild?
Well, my wild thing was that I never did. When we had to stop there, especially when we had to be put in the side. And if I was riding a caboose, I had all kind of stuff to lock it up with because I just was going to be looking for that light at any time. So I was very aware of that light. It really was. And I always felt good if we was going to pass through Bragg and go and meet a train somewhere else. I never liked to meet a train over there.
Okay.
From all the stuff you'd
have to stop and wait, huh?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was pretty well covered. Yeah.
No.
That's when we had the caboose, but after we got rid of the caboose, then we was all on the head end. So
you rode up, you had the conductors that rode up on the front end of it?
Sometime, and sometime most of them rode on the rear end.
What, once you got rid of the caboose, what'd you do?
Well, all of us had to ride on the head end. Oh yeah, so we used the.
How long are those trains ordinarily they pull through? What length? A half mile, quarter mile, mile?
Sometimes they 2 miles.
2 miles?
That's right. Some of these grain trains that unit grain trains are.
Well, how many engines they have to pull that?
Well,
one can't do it, can it?
No. Sometimes they have 2 on the front and 2 on the back.
Come on.
Yeah.
Both ends?
Oh yeah, unit grain trains. He can operate the real 2 units from on the head end.
And did everybody riding the engine or not?
Everybody riding the engine.
If they got 4 engines on there, there's somebody on each one of them.
No. We all be on the head end.
Just on one or 2?
Just on one.
Come on, you mean one guy? If they got 2 up front, 2 back in the back, and there's one guy up the front driving all 4 of them.
That's right. He's driving.
How does he do that?
Technology.
Sure.
That's right, technology.
You got anything else new that you didn't think of? You hadn't told me yet.
No, I can tell you this here. I was thinking about this today. I thought about my dad had a garden next to our house there. I had to hoe the rows, and then he did the planting. When I told him I wanted to play football, he simply told me, he said, "You can play football, son, but you're going to have to hoe the rows first."
You're gonna have to do what?
Hold the rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna have to make up the rolls first.
There you.
So I had to leave school,
Yeah.
get on home,
Yeah.
rush home,
Yeah.
get the hoe, and roll hold 2 rolls,
Okay.
and then get on to try to catch a ride across town
Yeah.
to the stadium,
Yeah.
and then put on my equipment and then get out there to play.
Yeah. Sometimes you're a little late.
I was very late, but they understood what I had to do.
The coach said that's okay to work with you.
Yeah, we worked with me.
That's what's the name? Waldo Matthews School.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Waldo Matthews School started going all together sometime in the late '60s after I came here in '64.
Well, 65.
Was it '65?
Yeah, my sister was part of the last class that went over after integration. Went over to the white school. Some of them stayed and some of them went, but she was part of that class.
Well, that property where the school building was is still there. What is it now?
It is still there. We're trying right now to get a historical marker for it. It's a playground now but it got a lot of members there.
Yeah,
a lot of members.
Okay, J.P. White, SportsSpeak Sports. Walter Land, former city judge and Kiwanis Cub wheel, travels to 7 clubs and keeps them lined up.
Yes, sir.
Walter, glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
I appreciate you. You told us a good story.
Well, I thank
you. Wasn't fibbing about anything, were you?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't fibbing? Okay, that's good. That's good.
It.
So, we've had a good interview.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. J.B. White, SportsSpeak Sports. We talk sports and a few other things. We'll be back another time with another report.
All right.